Thank you for reminding me, squad. I forgot to set today's Slay the Spire video. Oh, well, okay, I didn't actually upload it. I uploaded the 2 BAZAAR episodes that I recorded instead. I've been kind of going through it. My wife's been ill. I've been on like nonstop parenting duty for 4 days, and I get 3 minutes to get my YouTube stuff set up. And when you make an error like this, well, it sets you back about a day. It's kind of frightening how long it takes to delete 2 videos on YouTube. That to me seems like indicative of a website that is dealing with some technical debt. It's not really fair, but when I delete a clip on my hard drive, it takes like less than 1/10 of a second. And on YouTube, it takes like 2 minutes. I've been thinking about video storage for YouTubers and streamers. It seems like a big job. But the thing is, you don't need to store the videos because YouTube stores them for you. It might be different. Like, I could understand if you had a channel where you posted a video every 3 months or something like that. And then you're like, if somehow they all got screwed on YouTube, you would at least have backups. But like, I'm not uploading 14,000 Let's Plays. That's just not going to happen. If those videos get deleted somehow from YouTube, nothing of value was really lost. You can always just make more. Like, I'm just going to be honest. If you have leftover McDonald's French fries, you don't put them in the fridge. You put them in the compost. Because there's no reason to eat them after they get cold. Everyone got a plan until they get hit for 20K. Yeah, that's what we're looking for here. Everyone got a plan until they get hit for 20K. Set that for public, man. But don't watch it yet because I need 3 seconds to put mid-rolls in, okay? Don't watch it yet. It does not have the mid-rolls. You are stealing money out of my pocket. This is an hour-long video. It's been a rough week. I'm putting the mid-roll at 15 and a mid-roll at 45. But I'm letting you know in advance that you could just close your eyes. As you see the timer approach 15 minutes and 45 minutes, close your eyes, and then you will not be exposed to the advertisement. It's December, brother. Stick a third in there. I would if it was an hour and a half long, but I'm not gonna hit you with a mid-roll every 20 minutes, because that's just, I don't know. I mean, people think that I'm a dickhead, but I tend to treat my audience like the golden rule, man. But the golden rule online is like, I can say whatever I want, don't perceive me. I'm still rocking the analog golden rule, which is treat others how you want to be treated. If my wife is watching a YouTube video, and every 5 minutes, on the 5 minutes, it has a mid-roll, I basically think less of the creator. Not God. Through him, all things are possible. But the creator of the video. Now, if it's a long video or a very well-edited video, and there's a mid-roll every 15 minutes, I say, you know what? That's fair enough. You gotta eat. You don't have YouTube Premium? Buddy, I don't watch YouTube. Anytime I'm forced to go to the YouTube homepage, I use YouTube so little that the website tries to get me to watch the Cherub Rock music video. And I don't click it, but sometimes it makes me want to click it, so I go to Amazon Music and then I put it on. That's insane. It's hitting me with recommendations from like 15 years ago. Freak out and give in. Doesn't matter what you buy. I don't want to give you my Amazon Music recap because it was like too personal. But it did have like a huge particle effect and like fireworks go off when it told me that my most listened to song this year was Idiot Wind by Bob Dylan. It was like, congratulations, you're in the top 1% of Idiot Wind listeners. And I was like, man, I don't want to see that shit. That's a fucking indictment. It's an absolute belter, though. This one's an absolute belter. Charlie XCX, Chapel Rowan, and Claro, top artists. Looking around, just checking to make sure I don't fit in. Sorry. That was mean. I'm just like, There's nothing wrong with listening to popular music as long as it's good, but let's not try to act like, you know what let's not try to elevate ourselves as a result. I mean, I was in the top 1% of Bob Dylan listeners this year, but I think that there's a part of that is just that Amazon Music is like exclusively used by people to put on songs for their toddler. So I don't think I was like competing in ranked. Let's put it that way. I was smurfing. I was. It is like the Switch version of Rocket League. You're probably 1% on all platforms. Nah, man. On analog, on physical medium, I'm sure there's people putting in a lot of hours on Bob Dylan. Digitally, I might be in the mix, though. Luna's Spotify Wrapped. I would say definitely Trolls music surpassed Smallfoot. Smallfoot only, it lasted maybe like 3 months. Trolls has lasted like 6-7 months at this point. Top artist Weezer? Librarian, you're pissing me off. If your top artist is Weezer, then when you got in that Uber and the Uber driver asked what music you listened to, why did you play Neutral Milk Hotel? You could have just played Weezer and the driver probably would have been like, wow, this is really good. And then you would have avoided any kind of awkward conversations. They would have been like, wow, my passenger's a normal guy. I spam an album every few months. Are you genuinely an album user? I think that makes you a one of one in Gen Z. You're not just you're not searching Weezer on Spotify and then just playing the songs like based on play count and shuffle. I respect the LP users. When you get introduced to a good artist, listen to their best album 10 times, and then, if appropriate, you can yank a few of the songs and put it on the playlist. Because you never know, like, on the first, everybody has a bias in a different direction. But, like, the first time you listen to an album, there's way too much of a bias towards just thinking the best song is the catchiest song. First few times I listened to Blood on the Tracks, I was fucking with You're Gonna Make Me Lonesome When You Go. What a maroon. What a fool, man. It actually might be the worst song on the album. I don't want to get into the discussion. I feel like it might be the worst song on the album, though, just because it breaks the tone that they have on the rest of the album. Best song on ATLians? How we do this all the time. I mean, I'm an eponymous title track guy. I'm a Rosa Parks guy. Elevators is good. I was going to say Starships, but I'm pretty sure that's by Nicki Minaj. Best song on Highway 61 Revisited. It's hard to pick because the best is probably Like a Rolling Stone, but I've also heard it the most. So it's kind of hard to divorce that from the fact that it's such an important song in the history of like popular music, I guess. What do you think Bob Dylan meant in Rainy Day Women number 12 and number 35 when he said, I would not feel so all alone, everybody must get stoned? I'm starting to think that this guy might have been on drugs when he wrote that song. You got to admit, it's kind of crazy that Highway 61 Revisited, isn't that like Square in his heroin era? Like doing hard drugs and then picking up that harmonica is kind of a crazy vibe, but I guess things were different in like 1965. Like I guess he was rocking the electric guitar now that I think about it, but he was literally, I mean, he was shooting up and then he was picking up the harmonica. She was dressed like a queen, but she was thinking about the jack of hearts. Anyway, you rock, you rock. Now we have a 1x multicast on the Illusoray. Slightly higher, no, because we got 2, because you're a friend as well. Okay. I have it on good authority that a friend in need is a friend indeed, but a friend with frickin' weed is better, or whatever they said in that song. NL's really out here quoting My Little Pony. It's too late for you, I'm afraid. The damage is already done. Many of you watching this could probably still save yourself. How long until we're playing a game that's exclusively AI assets? DL Guiga, how long until you go back to work? Because it's been like a year.
As spineless as a jellyfish.
Like I'm supporting you for having like paternity leave. And honestly, I'm pretty sure since you work in finance, most of your job is just going to like Yahoo Finance and putting in like a ticker symbol. But like now you're taking that opportunity to troll, man. There's no need to do that. Get chat all riled up for no reason. I've been working since May. Brother, it's 11:25 a.m. on a Wednesday.
I paint my ship red, but I don't.
I don't have to paint my shit red. My body does it for me. Is that good? You gotta find a pufferfish. I mean this with... Oh, he scales too. I mean this with a limited amount of disrespect, but a great amount of understanding where it comes from. You need to stop reading. Like, you should never have something in your Google search history that is like best builds in the BAZAAR, because it just leads you down this sordid path of like, the only way this run can work is if I get this specific item. The game is a means to an end, and the end is not getting 10 wins. The end is having fun, man. The end is having a good time! What if people find enjoyment optimizing systems? Don't be shy, show me your Spotify Wrapped. I want to see if you're chronically depressed. If the top song is like We Like to Party by the Venga Boys, then keep living life. If it's Casual by Chapel Rowan, maybe you don't know what's in your best interest. But you got good taste. Have you ever heard of Sounding? Tragic, this soldier's still fighting a war that ended 30 years ago. Hyper Hopper, thanks for being here. I did mention, because my chat's been taking a lot of heat, okay? From itself, which is crazy. But also from Dan. But like, originally it was like Librarian spent the whole weekend posting about VTubers, and then tweeted like right before bed on Sunday night, was like, man, his chat's gonna be insufferable tomorrow. And then chat was totally fine. I was like, what do you mean chat's gonna be insufferable? Brother, it's you. Like, your chat. And then nobody in my chat at all was talking about VTubers. I was like, he doesn't live in the real world. No disrespect. I don't expect you to. It takes a superlative kind of talent to do what you do. But at the same time, you could dip your toe into the real world a little bit. But then Dan was going off of my chat too. And I said, Dan, it's literally not my chat. My chat is funny. It's literally just Hyper Hopper. Everybody else is making me laugh. It's literally just Hyper Hopper that's out here while everybody else is cracking jokes. They're like, didn't sell the Mosquito in time to get 0.6% cooldown reduction on your submarine. Like, that's the only dude you gotta worry about, man. Everybody else is pretty chill. Nothing cuts like a diamond. I did see the end of the Canucks game last night, and I just gotta give respect to the Minnesota Wild, to be honest with you. That was a great goal by Kaprizov in overtime. How can you hate Kaprizov? For now, at least. I'm also, like, not to be like, don't print in the paper that I'm mad. I'm not mad. But Minnesota's the best team in the league, and the Canucks were on the last game of a road trip. To get an overtime loss, it felt kind of nice, man. It felt okay. I'm not mad about that one. Also, what are you going to do? Brock Besser hits the post in overtime. It comes off the post at 100 miles an hour. Ends up on Kaprizov's stick. He's like the league leader in goals right now, I think. It is what it is, man. Not putting heel on Puffer, LOL. This is just a question. Do you talk to people in your real life, I'm assuming on Discord, with that kind of tone? Yes? Remind me not to come to your board game night. Imagine no possessions. I know that he says it's easy if you try, but like, that's an oxymoron. What do you mean it's easy if you try? It's actually fucking difficult to imagine life with no possessions, man. People have been trying to do it for like millennia, and there's still kinks to be worked out. I'm gonna start to think that motherfucker didn't know what he was talking about.
It's over already.
When you sell this, enchant your leftmost item with Icy. It can't happen? Okay, well that changes my thought process immensely. Is this not insane? Icy, I'm assuming every time it gets used, it freezes an item for like 1 or 2... I don't know. This seems like it seems like you're fucked, buddy. I know it's going to overwrite the heal, but like, it seems like you're fucked. Every time you attack, you freeze an item for 2 seconds? No, I feel like we need to quit the game. Because if this makes it into the async multiplayer pool, people are going to send me death threats. Like, they're going to look up my username, they're going to find my stream, and then they're going to, like, try to kill me or something. Maybe we'll work on the docs later, sure. We got enough money to not really care. Fuck this. We don't need that, man. They literally said you're too strong. They literally said your build is too good. I'm so sorry, man. Like, it's not fair. It's not just not fair. It's like so unfair that I actually feel bad. I mean, you had 12,000 shield. Look where I got you, buddy. That's a broken combo. That's crazy. Look at that, 10 wins.
My father lives through me.
Feels good to be back, man. The Icy Pufferfish is actually disgusting. I mean, it's really, I'm giving them some credit, and I'm not a game design Andy. It's really hard to balance, like, destroying or freezing an opponent's item. Because, like, I get the idea that they don't want to do it in decimal points, probably, because it's inelegant. But even 1 second is really powerful, especially if it's repeatable. And maybe, like, who cares about balance? You just fucking, you got it late in the game. If you didn't want to deal with some bullshit, you should have won early. I tuned in late. Can you explain how the build works? You know what? There's actually, this is probably a good lesson in me getting better at understanding the game as well. How does it work? The core of this is we win by poisoning our opponent a lot. The crux of it is that we have a pufferfish that anytime anything gets hasted, it basically halves its cooldown. So it fires all the time with a ton of poison, and then everything else is basically built to give haste. That's pretty much it. And then the real, like, pièce de résistance was when we got the fact that every time it attacked, it froze an item for 2 seconds. So this was basically making it, like, this thing was probably firing like once every second and a half or something like that. So eventually the enemy just couldn't do anything. Okay, I do need your help on this one though, chat. We're level 4, he's level 7. A 1 or a 2. I'm kind of scared on the retiree because I feel like he's built for the sandstorm, right? So I think I'm going dervish for safety. He's level 4, I'm level 7. Can I make it any more obvious? Kind of a problematic level gap. I don't want to get into the discourse, but what was it Matt Gaetz said? Isn't it half your level plus 7? I guess when you get into like low numbers, it doesn't really make any sense. Half of 4 plus 7 takes you then to 9, which doesn't really make sense. He was only level 4, you sick fuck. He said -7? Even the plus 7 is like, you shouldn't be saying that as like a man in your 40s or like late 30s, but the minus is just disgusting. That's... Hello. Oh, thank you. Ooh. A little different. Oh, thank you. I couldn't make a smoothie this morning. I need to go to the grocery store. I was thinking about it, but then I realized we're out of bananas, Greek yogurt, almond milk, all types of frozen fruit, agave syrup. That might be it. So it was going to be a protein, or it was going to be a smoothie that was 2 apples, peanut butter, and protein powder. I think it would have been straight up cement. Hang on, I'm removing the tamper evidence seal. This shit is, I mean, it's goated because I can't even tamper with it. And it's my drink.
The crew's getting restless.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. I can taste green stuff too. Turtle me, turtle me, turtle me. Go genie? What the heck is the genie, man? Turt. Everyone's saying turtle. I'm on my new PC. Congratulations. He meant you're a genius. I like the sound of that. Genius. Okay, it actually critted. And then you've got to crit to get the knife going again. Fucking failed. Don't you have a 99% crit chance? How did that not... Is the game broken? Did we fail a 99 crit chance and then an 89 crit chance? Why are you not reload? Because you got to reload this guy first. I see. You are losing it. You're not reloading the knife, buddy. Okay, we got to restart the game. That's a given. We win these. We win these.
See that plank?
It's still a sniper build. Dude, if we get a bronze victory, I would be fucking thrilled. No, I didn't restart!
I'm a legend on Pelago. We're out to dethrone a king.
Sorry.
With nobody.
Okay, they're a poison and healing build with a fucking torpedoes. I think we're cooked, but it's hard to tell because the game's running at like 2 FPS, which is actually my fault. Maybe we're fine actually. We got a ton of burn on them. The torpedo's not gonna get the fire. We killed them, I'm afraid.
Bring her about.
Oh, dude.
Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
This like wacky run is popping. Take me to the main menu. You know what? People have been complaining about screen shake. We can turn that off too. What do you think? You think we can handle it? 720p? Yep. Doesn't bother me at all. Bring it down to 480. Am I insane to think it would look exactly the same? You know what's crazy is I used to do 1280 by 720p windowed, and people would make fun of me. So then I switched to 1280 by 720p full screen, and then my wife for my birthday one year gave me a 4K monitor. So I think if anything, you making fun of me has actually made my resolution worse, or at least the quality of the image. Small and large, small. Okay, we want large. A silencer is very interesting. Double it and give it to the next guy. No large? Are you kidding me, man? This is ridiculous. Sell small and large. Look inside. Don't talk to the merchant. Ask whether the items are small or large. Don't worry, they're perfectly good items. Look inside the store. Small. Are you fucking kidding me? He's green texting. He's green texting out loud.
But if you insist.
He's a poison and burner. Is it working? It looks good. It looks good. I mean, maybe it's just that their run is so bad, but like we're doing just fine. I mean, we got a bronze victory, man.
You fall like a boulder.
How are you winning? Because I'm goated, man. I don't just buy whatever icyveins.com says you gotta buy. I build it from the ground up holistically. The dagger does 10 damage. You just don't get it, do you? The dagger is not about the dagger. The dagger is here to fucking charge the trebuchet, which is also shit. But I don't really know what to pivot off of, okay? There's layers to this shit.
I sell. I paint my ship red, but I don't use paint.
I paint my shit red, but I don't need paint. What? Gross, man. Literally just give me more max health, because as soon as our ballista fires, we're very likely to win. Literally give me 1700 shield, and then we're up against 2600 damage.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
So they're a crit build as well. Just wait for a second. Just, oh, here it comes, buddy! Here it comes, buddy! 2 10 pieces in a row. Can you believe it? And they wanted me to stick to not run trebuchets. They wanted me to not run trebuchets.
Real fight is on Pelago.
Madness. It's beast mode, I'm afraid. Time for ranked. No, getting 10 wins is a lot of fun. Also, it's smart to just farm ranked tickets so that when I'm #1 in the world at the game, I have lots of tickets to work with, which allows me to win lots of great prizes instead of burning them right now and getting 2 wins and just burning a ticket. You wouldn't get it. Try another character. You got me confused with a different guy. We will at some point, okay? Did NL just resize for anyone else? I've been biking a lot. No, I think what happened is that you are not subscribed and you have like an ad blocker that's not that good. Because what happens is you'll watch a stream and then the window will get smaller and it'll put like an Amazon Prime ad on the side that is like buy set of 256 Minecraft magnetic blocks because you were looking at it to buy your kid for Christmas. But if maybe like your ad blocker blocked the ad, but it didn't stop the screen from resizing, so you might be a little confused. How do you know that? I use my Prime sub on Apollo. Every other channel I'm subscribed to is like on the resub, like auto resub. So sometimes I'll go to Apollo's stream and it'll hit me with like an Amazon Prime ad right off the bat. And then I just click the button. How many channels are you subscribed to? I don't even want to say it, but it's like, it's probably like 10 to 15. Because I really feel like as a partnered streamer who streams like collaborations, once you subscribe to someone, it's like a lifetime subscription. You can't just be like, I mean, I don't feel like I would feel good if I was like, oh, sorry, Justin, I'm pulling it back this month. And I'm not fucking with like rotating the subs around or anything. It just, and most of them are sub back. So not that I'm, you know, pocket watching, but.
The BAZAAR is not kind to the weaponless.
Give me a small weapon, please. Now this I can get into. Makes our bolus slightly better. Literally 3 damage better. I'm going up against JefreyEpstein. He's his own worst enemy, man. That lit song is about JefreyEpstein. They would really prefer if you didn't mention that, but I've read the subtext and also stewed in my own mental illness for quite some time, so I agree. Please destroy. I don't even care what you destroy. Well, you're not going to destroy anything. You burst me to death. You can't beat a trebuchet. It's the strongest build in the game. 2015 with 1.4 billion views. Not my tempo. Who's the other one? Chad, don't write. Yeah, there. Oh, sorry. There's 21 pilots, and then there's another 21 pilots. Suicide Squad did come out in 2015. I really thought we were cooking there. No, this is. I know this. Unfortunately. No, I don't. It's gone. It's gone. This is Fight Song by Kelly Clarkson. No. 21 pilots. Is it? Next, okay. I know it, man. Say you will come home. Say you will come home, home, home. It's not Michael Bublé. Is it Dotan? Then in a puddle of your pissed jeans, give me a side dish with some sea breams. I don't know the fucking song. Say you will come home. I know, man. Snapshot, photograph. That's got to be Ed Sheeran photograph. You got it. Doesn't he say it something like that? If you kiss me, stood in the puddle of your pissed jeans, we get a fast ammo. Scenes, scam at it, dude. It's ripped jeans slipping up. I know what you're. Oh man. Say you will come home. I know that one, man. Why would he say that? I don't know. It's about his mom. I literally don't care because the song sucks, but I do appreciate that it comes from like a nice place. I have nothing against Ed Sheeran. People are always like, why do you hate Ed Sheeran? I don't hate Ed Sheeran. I don't like his music. As a person, I have absolutely no idea. But I hate when people are like, oh, that song that you don't like, actually you have to like it because it's written about something bad that happened to him. And I'm like, I get it. That's art, bro. But like, it's just not, like, I would rather listen to like a song that's good, I guess, than a song that's bad that I'm listening to out of a sense of like obligation or something. He does have a lot of songs about piss. Baby, when you suck me like that and take your clothes off, I get piss shivers. Yeah. I hear you. And then he's got that, everything is covered in something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of, come on, be my baby, come on. This is the fucking Patriot, dude, or something. It's probably it's probably Dances with Motherfucking Wolves, dude. Wow. All right. It's like Henry the Second. I mean the Fifth. Nah, man, that sword is imbued with magic. And that is Warwick Davis. This is a movie called Legend. No, this is a movie called Willow. That might not be Warwick Davis. They don't have Willow. It's a movie called Legend. What is this fuck-ass filter, man? This looks like this movie is shot when, you know when you go to the optometrist and they give you the eye drops and tell you not to drive for like 90 minutes? That's what this shit fucking looks like, man. This is what your eyes look like when they give it to you. This is crazy. I have no idea what this is. Is that Basil Exposition, man? Yes, we knew all. And is that fucking Helen Mirren, dude? That's not Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson would be like 1 year old. This is Basil Exposition. Yes, we knew all along, sadly. That is not Liam Neeson. It's Liam Neeson. It's not Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson will be 4 years old when this movie came out. This is the dude who played Basil Exposition. This is Michael York, dude. It is Liam Neeson. It's not. Liam Neeson would be a baby when this came out, man. I have no idea what this is. Excalibur. I guess I could have posited a guess if I wasn't tilted. That movie's got some fucking... It's got a hell of a filter, man. Liam Neeson's like 72. Yeah, 1972, birth year. It's not him. I don't care what IMDb says. It's not him. That's Michael York. Linebacker C.J. Mosley was second team All-Pro and 4 out of AFC team. Bills mode, I'm afraid. After 6 seasons in Orlando, the Magic traded Penny Hardaway to this Western Conference team. Grizzlies, I'm afraid. In 2008, this Red Sox player hit his 500th home run. That's a lot of home runs. I'm willing to say that that's David Ortiz. Fuck, dude. Manny Ramirez? This Russian revolutionary and founder of the Bolsheviks. Come on, bro. How many hairs are on fucking Nolan Ryan's gooch? Karl Blank was considered one of the founders of communism. That's Amber Heard and Bill Hader. And they got some fucking aura on them, man. Before getting rebranded, Chocodiles was the chocolate-coated variation of what famous Hostess product? It is Twinkies, even though to me it doesn't make sense. Peter Krause and Michael C. Hall were in this HBO drama. Bud, don't 6 feet under post in my chat. Expect me to not know it. Movie with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Zooey Deschanel. How many atoms are on fucking Kevin Youkilis's eyelid? Name a movie. Yeah, it's 500 Days of Summer, my friend. It's ridiculous. A founding member of the fucking Eagles? Yeah, dude. I'm thinking it's Joe motherfucking... Oh, fuck. Don Henley? My bad. I did choke it at the finish line. My mistake. Joe Walsh wasn't a founding member? Yeah, but he has the most swag. I go to parties and... You think I'm crazy, but I have a good time. Life's been good to me so far. Wait, Joe Walsh was in the James Gang? I'm sorry to say Joe Walsh might be more bass than Don Henley. At least in music terms. Because the James, I'm not fucking with the Eagles. I'm not like, I don't hate them. I think they've got a few good songs, and it's not necessarily their fault that Hotel California is way overplayed and is like the #1 song in every baby boomer's playlist. But like James Gang fucking... Like they got some fucking sounds. They don't just have music, they have sounds, man. What? Compass, Atlas. Loofah. Toiletries. Guys, things you scratch. Johnson, Echo. It's their Austin Powers posting. These are all like military words, right? Helen, Echo, Shepard, Johnson. I don't know about that. Maybe. Pine Tree. Names of famous malls in movies. Echo. Yankee Hotel fucking Foxtrot. Atlas. Things that fucking shrug. This seems bad. Pan. Lead or lead. Pan. Candle. Direct. Guide, direct, lead. And shepherd. What is to ferry someone to a location? To steer. Turntable. Things a DJ might have. Echo, turntable, pan. Toiletries, sewing kit. Atlas, loofah, things you... Helen of Troy. Helen Mirren. Helen Hunt. Helen Hunt. Compass hunt. Things you hunt. Candlestick. Cast iron pan. Cast iron candle. Candlestick. Candelabra. Echo. Brother, I think I just don't know what... I'm missing like a word or something. Toiletries. Get ready. What time is it? It's 1:59. This is going to be the rest of the stream for sure. So just get ready. The only hope you have is that I solve it. Pine tree. Pine tree. You can rearrange the letters into eeny tripe. Ripentit. Things you light. Things that smell nice. Things that's fucking stank. Things that are of Troy. Helen doesn't even look like a real word to me anymore, man. Compass. Table. Pass. Table. Turn. Table. Echo. Things in a cave. Like, these all seem connected, man. Sewing kit. Why would a sewing kit be connected to toiletries, man? Things with a needle, things with a thread, things with a tiny pair of scissors, things that contain other things. Echo. Pan, echo, and turntable. These are DJ related, man. Johnson, Don Johnson, things that are Don, Helen Don, Don Helen, Troy Johnson, Helen of Troy Johnson. Pan, things that are, they have an eponymous labyrinth. Echo. I'm gonna fucking lose it, man. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Try. Things with wax. Wax? Candle wax? Pine tree wax? Turntable? I can't imagine a toiletry would have wax. Johnson. Things that are N. Johnson. Oh my God. Things with needles. Pine tree, compass, turntable, and sewing kit. That's the fucking green? What the hell is the purple, man? Things you encounter in a cave. Things you cook with. Things that provide heat in any sense. Helen. Nearly. Seartiliot. Elliot. Nosnudge. Half-fool. Fool. Salt. Nap. Elneck. I've lost my mind. Atlas. An atlas is a book consisting of maps. It has a compass rose on it. It is a Greek god, I suppose, associated with associated with fucking Greece. Maybe is Echo like a Greek fucking god or something? Pan. It's fiction characters from mythology. Figures in Greek myth. What the fuck is Johnson, dude? Shit you take in the shower? Shit you play with in the shower? Starting with synonyms for laboratory? Are you fucking crazy? What? Can John loo toilet? That's the hardest connections I've ever seen in my entire life, man. That's, the green was fucking purple difficulty. The green was not purple difficulty. It was because there were 17 red herrings. You don't understand. The man, what do they say? What do the venture capitalists say at their email jobs? You don't hate the man in the arena. Because the man in the arena is inventing DoorDash 2. Which will, for like 2 years, you'll be able to get like really cheap meals. And then they're going to drive out all the competition and then they're going to raise the price substantially, which in some way, like I'm deluding myself into thinking that it's improving your quality of life. And I'm doing, even though I'm making 7 figures net worth by doing this, I'm sacrificing my own health and well-being in order to move society forward. Don't hate the man in the arena, okay? Literally what? You guys don't get served the same slop on Twitter that I do. All I get are professional wrestling clips, hockey clips, which is the one thing I actually want to see. And then like venture capitalists posting about how like a 24-year-old came in for a job interview. We asked for their age. As soon as they told us, we told them to leave. We don't hire anybody under the age of 21. By the age of 24, the brain is calcified so much that you would not possibly fit in our workplace culture. And I'm like, buddy, why would you? I mean, obviously that didn't happen, but like, why would you post that? That's psychotic. For Elon bucks? Yeah, but like, I mean, they're not Tiffany Fong, right? They're probably making like $30 bi-weekly. Debasing themselves? That shit is like dystopian, man. I get why Tiffany Fong's doing it. She's getting like 20 grand twice a month. But like everybody else. Elon unfollowed her. I just fell to my knees in the Erewhon. She isn't deserving of this slander. I didn't slander her. And she might be. It's not for me to say. Simultaneously, I did not slander her, and she might be deserving of slander. Either way, I'll see you tomorrow. Later. Don't start the singing, then you can't stop. So true. When you were young, you were the king of Austin Powers. And now you kidnapped Nigel Powers as his foe to get the man of mystery to show. This is the room one afternoon where Fat Bastard ate you. And how Felicity Shagwell shagged him real well to place a homing device where no one dared to dwell.